like plastic bags. It's convenient to have a plastic bag, but when people find out, oh, it's killing the turtles and all of that. There's been movements to stop using plastic bags, and that has had substantial change in the world.
Yeah.
And the behaviour of customers has influenced corporations like Coles has eliminated mostly the use of plastic bags. You don't get plastic bread tags anymore. You get cardboard ones.
Like, I friggin' hate the paper straws. But I use them, even though I have access to buying plastic straws, I use them because I know it's, even though it's detrimental one aspect, it's not as big of a detriment as something else.
And because in the last few years AI has proliferated so quickly, people don't have that understanding of the impact that it has, especially like image generating AI. It uses such an incredible amount of energy and water that it has a substantial impact on the environment.
It's like smoking cigarettes. Like, people thought it was good at first, and then once they actually learned the impact, a lot of people stopped doing it to the degree. Well, not a lot, but like, do you understand where it's like whatever?
It's an interesting moral dilemma, though, isn't it? Because
and another thing is, if you know the consequences,
environmental to me.
there's really a few choices. You can either stop it entirely, continue doing it, or you can find a way to use it without causing as much impact.
If consumers aren't changing their behaviour, then there's no incentive for the company to make the AI use less energy, use less water, like cost stuff.
Yeah.
it has to come from companies, though, right? Ultimately, it has to come from the companies.
Yeah, but if there's no pressure on the companies, they're not going to change. True. So, like, individual behaviour, if there's movements, if there's political pressure.
So yeah, every vote or change.
I don't even know. Where's the world leader in AI? Like, what country?
Lucky butt.
Well, it's sort of a bit of a mixture. There's an arms race at the moment between America and China. You've got...
Who's winning?
Well, America's got market share because we know it and it's Western, but China is coming pretty hard at the same idea. But yeah, the DeepSeek and the N8N, and there's all these other ones. But, you know, Silicon Valley from America has always dominated tech, but you've got big companies that are coming from all over, but we don't necessarily get the market of that yet. So, but you're right, consumer sort of usage determines how much pressure is put on a company to therefore change the way they operate. And if you think about like DeepSeek, for example, that Chinese company, you know how everyone was like, oh yeah, let's jump onto DeepSeek, and because it's so much quicker and it's, you know, it's so powerful. And then when some people just lifted up the hood and figured out what was it, they'd basically, as far as I know, they'd grab the code bases from ChatGPT and then built it again. And then the privacy, there's an argument at the moment with Google and Microsoft about your data is safe with us, privacy and security. And they're like selling this facade of safety and security. Whereas, you know, I saw an article the other day about like people in Nigeria, they don't care about their data. They just want to get an outcome. So it's like, there's this huge like battle between these big tech companies of like what's ethically and morally right, how people's data is safe and not. And then there's the company pitch to try to get market share to get the most amount of profit for their like shareholders.
Yeah.